80%, 86% with GT 100% currently on cash. But it is Dust to begin. EnVy starting on the CT side. A Baguette Barbarian is going to be on the defense versus the Mixed Nation Miscreants.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one right now. I mean, kicking things off on Dust 2, the classic Counter-Strike map, maybe the most classic of all time, as we also have just the open spaces for these guys to just rattle up all these shots. And, well, see what the pace is like to kick things off here between these two teams. Both teams incredibly skilled individually. This is the map where you might see some craziness. And there it is, we get a big switch up the dark here. Jaken's going to make first contact. They'll spot a couple CTs, but they're back away.
But look at Rain and Dennis, they're already on the A side. They've pushed through long, really fast. Now we're going to see the bomb rotating. Kenny trying to hold things down here from short. Going to take down Rain, but there's one more to contend with. Dennis will win that duel, and he'll push short. Now the A site is firmly in control of G2 with the remaining players of EnVy. Keeping him happy on the rotation. Currently outside the B slope. Jaken trying to push, but he will be left in a 3 versus 2 for G2.
Yeah, nice little snipe from Kiyashima there. So the bomb goes down. Fox will find that one, and his teammates will go to safety. Picking up some USPs as well is going to be Dennis, as Fox is going to wait patiently on the bomb site. He'll spot two players momentarily. He'll peek out, look for the shots. Is bearing down his position. No, he's going to get the shot. Oh, what a shot from Fox straight away! And he has this really nice tag onto Kiyashima. It's incredibly low there by the box, and Fox is going to finish it. No additional help required. And G2 will pick up the round with an excellent push. And that's the meta game move right now, because so many teams on the CT side are pushing Catwalk. That was a really smart play to just push up along like they did.
Fox just delivered an happy to the cemetery express delivery mid-air straight into the face. Double scouts coming out for the EnVy side. Only 2 players getting kills for the CT side, so only 2 who will be able to afford the scopes. We know how dangerous these players are. I think NBK, you could argue, is the most prolific with the scout, but it's going to be Kiyashima and Kenny S going for those. And then we have the double deagle buy from NBK and Apex, Kevlar no helmets for them, versus the 4 AKs and the MP7 G2 respecting EnVy's prowess on the force by going straight for the...
Yeah, we've got Fox there in the waters, but the problem is if they take this round too slowly, that's exactly what EnVyUs want. It gives them more chances to hit these shots with the scouts, more opportunities to use their tactical skills. And something that G2 need to start thinking about, because there it is. Oh, Fox taking down Dennis. Happy with the frag onto Michael Ellie by Catwalk as well. And things start to go horrendously wrong right now for G2. They've got to scrap together a play. And EnVyUs not going to go for the weapons. They're going to just huddle up together towards A, as they predicted G2 were going there. Yeah,
the problem is you can see G2 going for the split here. 2 people long. And we have Jaken playing the information game in mid, now going up towards shorts. So this is where the stack is from EnVy. This could get very difficult indeed. Kenyas getting the scout kill onto Fox now. Only 2 players remaining. Kenyas G2 to look at. Again, it's just Rain alone versus 3 EnVy players with 24 HP. He is surely going to go down here. Can he get the plant for his team? He's running out of time, and is he happy just waiting to begin the jumping shenanigans should Rain in a particular spot? Trying to identify where these players are. 15 seconds now, and he's surely going to be charged when he goes for the plant.
Yeah, this is a really impossible situation. 9 seconds left. There's not much you can do, can't get it. As Apex was very close, jumping over the top of the crate, and he'll finish him off. And this is what EnVyUs do to people. This is why they have such a reputation with those force buys. They are so insanely strong with them, and they're going to just take it straight back into their hands after the first round. And this is a really awful situation, because G2's economy now is reset. They have to go for ecos. But they're going to force buy, as they'll have to double eco anyway, get the pressure straight back onto EnVyUs. But there's only one flashbang to help them actually get into one of these bomb sites.
Right, well, Apex is going to be throwing that HE. With the timing up to top mid, will do a little bit of damage to Rain, but they won't find the numbers there as they're coming through the lower time. Many G2 players falling, but the B bomb site will be at risk for all of a second. A very fast cleanup there by EnVy, surviving with 3 players. They will lose both the AKs, however.
But they will stabilize, forcing G2 to go for an eco now and just see a few PC50s on their side. So the best that G2 can really hope for without any utility is to get some additional economic damage onto their opponents of EnVyUs and keep their economy in check. But EnVyUs right now, they're on the warpath already. And actually, Kenny S is going to go for the super economic option, staying on the scout. NBK staying on the Famis as well. So EnVyUs looking to be able to build an economy that can show us a lot of orbs later on. I'm happy just testing the waters here by Catwalk.
Ooh, big nades coming into the long area. Fox left on 15 HP as he boosts his teammate Rain into a sneaky spot, chasing onto Apex, but that bomb is not going to be retrievable. Happy for his gun. Happy not pushing towards the short area. Things down there. Everything is in a moment. Great damage. Tech9 to finish things off there towards short, leaving Rain alone now.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard after Rain, but let's see if he can take some damage from his French players. There's Kenny S, and Rain is looking quite tight here. No Kevlar as well, so he's going to be really visualized if he receives any bullets at all. And there it is. Kiyoshima will finish him off. 3-1 now the score, as G2 will be able to put in the buy. And what are we going to see from them? Just AKs or the AWP onto Fox. That's what we want to see. Fox is amazing with the AWP. He's been proving it time and time again in this tournament. Very reliable for the team. But he's going to be up against the AWP of Kenny S. The one and only. Most wanted man in France, Kenny S.
Yeah, it's going to be a very different challenge here. Very different style of map 2, Cash, in the way these Fox has been holding the AWP. We'll see if he can be consistent in the cross. Wasn't on that occasion. Look at the initial layout for both teams now. We've got EnVy taking control of long as per usual. NBK is going to be the man of the plan, although he's in the pit with a scout, which is a little bit different. There was, I think someone was shooting Apex, the FAMAS that was on the floor while he was holding as a scout, but he chose not to pick it up. So NBK will continue with that. 3 men on short now for G2s, kind of try and identify where the EnVy side are playing.
So all the pressure on Kenny S actually to deliver here, because EnVyUs is actually gambling it's going to be a B play. They've actually put 3 players towards B, which is definitely, without any information, a gamble indeed. And if Kenny S can save them here, if they go for this catwalk book, which is what is actually being set up right now, that's going to be pretty nice for EnVyUs, but it's all on his shoulders at the moment as they try to bait out the first shots. We've got some grenades starting to file in here. Rain is going to bait out that shot indeed and force Kenny S to miss it. Very nice movement there from Fox and Rain as they make their take onto the LEDA bomb side here. We can see EnVyUs, you know, with that 3-man attack on B. Players on the A side, they just have to back away and let their teammates come in for the retake. They cannot possibly battle against all 5.
Yeah, this is a very interesting situation for G2. 5-man push on short, Kenny missing an important frag there. That would have been crucial, but how do G2 hold this now? Obviously, they've gone back to take control of short, but it's going to be a bit of a weird one. Rain holding down short, a bit aggressive now. Coming and checking, being caught with his knife out. That could be brutal. The numbers are in favor of G2 now. They're pushing to the site. NBK's close. But only with a scout though. Scout and AWP versus 2 AKs. Down goes Dennis. And now he's going for the diffuser here. He's going to find both. That's going to be an expensive round for both teams, but G2 back to winning ways here.
Yes, it's really brutal right now, because EnVyUs, they went for the gamble there. Of course, you know, saying perhaps, okay, if we gamble like this, we can just absolutely crush around if they do go for a B split, and we won't give ourselves up to any picking plays, which is what they might want to go for. And equally, we can buy if we lose the, you know, if we lose the round, we can still buy in the following round. It can even get north onto Kenny S, which we'll see here. But he doesn't have any Kevlar, so it's definitely going to be a pretty interesting round. But then it looks like they're going for the same play, the same opener again. And Kenny S is going to find the shot onto Rain by long. That's a good opener there for EnVyUs as they take the first advantage.
There are 2 other players in long though for the T side. Bombs left in a passive position, and now EnVy have retreated back to the site. Got no one keeping an eye on short, so Kenny's going to have to be worrying about that. In the meantime, Dennis and Fox will need to identify what is going on if they have entirely retreated. You can see there's still another 3-man hold in the B bomb site, and now we see Kiyoshima and Apex starting to move in, trying to find out. Waiting for them, but he's being taken with the P250 with the 5-7. Oh, he's being hit again, and he's going to have to retreat. Jacob now running into the towards him.
That's looking pretty awesome right now for the team. Thrusting into the bomb site, coming in from all angles, and the bomb is making its way finally to try and find the spot. This will look like a great defense on this site with 3 players. Jacob's going to spray it on NBK, going for the desperation push through the window, and now Kenny S has no choice but to just go and save the AWP. And G2 managing to systematically just push down EnVyUs in that round. This is quite interesting, because it does feel like EnVyUs are going for some specific counterplays with these triple defense, the triple defense on B. Repeatedly.
This is looking like a really interesting map. We're only 6 rounds in. I can't wait to see how this T side continues from G2. Very tricky stuff. Both teams trying to outsmart each other. But things will be evened up for now. EnVy strung 3 rounds in a row together. Now the pressure will be on. Kenny S doesn't get any more back from his practice of AWP shots early on actually. Maybe he will need a bit of warming up. It is a best of 3, so he'll have time to do that, but EnVy will have no intentions of losing the first map. They will find themselves on the Eco now. Happy picking up some Kevlar, and he's picked up the Deagle again. I think he threw a pistol to a teammate there. So this will be a less dangerous EnVy than that first fight previous from the second round, but problematic nonetheless.
I mean, missing some shots, but it's definitely to the credit of the maneuvers from G2. They know the angles perfectly, and they're able to just kind of just show a pixel and then just air straight out of the way again and just bait Kenny S out for these shots. So, however, as players, and it's like they've taken the B-bomb spot. Such a good anti-eco going into G2, staying together, not putting it to chance. It's going to work out wonderfully. As we know, EnVyUs are very, very dangerous with the pistol. The most dangerous team in the world with the pistol game. However, G2 this time will survive with 4 players so far, but there are 2 pistolers from EnVyUs still left alive. But interesting indeed, as G2 are starting to take control of the economy on the T side of Dust 2.
Interestingly, they saw Makalele's position in the AWP. They could have caught him. We could have caught him in isolation, but they chose to rotate their position, expecting him to retreat. Ooh, they could get a bit of damage here. Rain's only got 20 HP, and Happy's going to try and get some more economical damage as well. No, Jacob will finish him. G2 just about surviving with 3 players here. AWP and TAC is going to be very important, and they will take the lead now.
So here we are. It starts to begin again. Let's see if there's going to be any more adjustments. We saw EnVyUs with the triple stack on B again and again. Are they going to keep going for this play? I mean, last time G2 were able to actually break it, finishing the round on B. And once again, we got Fox in the off. So just the perfect setup here for G2 on the equipment. And EnVyUs, they are switching it up this time. This looks a lot more standard.
Kenyes once again with no headlock though. Struggling, of course. Lack of grenades as well. Kenyes to go down to Fox, so it seems he's winning the duels for the time being.
And we got the catwalk take though. So this is a nice default round from G2. This is what you would expect to see commonly thrown in from a team side as they build map control. Giving up Dark though, and they are moving all together on catwalk, so it does look like they want to go for that plus once again. They were successful previously when they were doing that setup on B. This time Happy was in the first track, NBK as well to Rain, and all of a sudden, EnVyUs doing a fantastic job defending this. It's just Fox left alive at this point in time. What a crucial round there. Great defense coming in from Happy and from MBK on the A site, and the standard setup is going to get it done this time around for EnVyUs.
Very solid hold. 2 players, I think NBK as well, heavily tagged there, along with Happy, but that AWP only requires 1 shot to do the job. Things getting evened up again. G2 will have the buy once more. AWP coming up to both sides. Kenyes finally has some Kevlar. And the defuse kill.
Shot on the cross missed there by Fox. You can see the HE thrown down. It picks up a lot of dust, makes the visibility very poor for the AWP on the T side. And you don't waste the smoke as well, so very, very good moves there from EnVyUs. And again, it's a standard setup, but it's a very passive one as well. EnVyUs are not really, putting it to chance on the picking play. This is very, very defensive. They don't have any information. The closest to information that they have at the moment is actually Kenny S, who's perched on the crate at the top of the stairs on short. But G2 at the moment are going for a B maneuver at the moment.
Indeed, Makalele is crossed to the other side of the B arch with an AK. And it seems the split is on. You can see the deep positions from G2. They've thrown the smokes, but they're not acting on them just yet. Maybe allowing EnVy to retreat to passive positions again, but now we have Dennis creeping up towards the window. Taken by surprise. That's the 2-man opening of the B bomb site. EnVy have no idea what's going on. Their passive positions have not paid off for them.
Yeah, 3 men left. There's no way at all that they can even go for this. They've just got to hold on to their weapons. It would be a fool's errand to try to retake the side at this point with 5 men standing for G2 and being so far away on the rotation. So just taking some interesting positions to try to keep these weapons alive. We can see MBK here at the top of middle. It's very crucial that EnVyUs hold on to these weapons as well. And you can see that the hunt is initiating from G2. Happy, first engagement against Rain. He's going to lose it. So that's 1 weapon down, 2 left to go. Will G2 be able to find them though?
That timing is brutal. NBK just strafing a bit to the left and completely missing Rain crossing the path there. G2 did say on the way into the venue today that the only team they feel was a problem for them is TSM. And they don't fear any other team. They think they can beat everybody else in this tournament, and TSM have been eliminated. So they are playing with absolutely no fear.
And it's quite clear as well that G2 can match and EnVyUs on some of these aim battles. And that's usually a huge advantage that EnVyUs can always exploit, even if strategically things aren't going their way. They've got this crushing advantage on the aim, but G2 have been performing in that sense amazingly so far in this tournament. And now EnVyUs, we can see that they're stuck on the 2 weapons that they saved and just throwing in nothing much else. As we get the anti-eco round coming in from G2, they are going for the peak maneuver again, but Apex will find a headshot onto Dennis, and this could start getting a little bit awkward unless they actually push into these positions. But Kyoshima will get grenaded down as Fox also in onto Apex with Jacob's help. So good take again to the B bomb side, but in comes the remainder of EnVyUs.
Oh, Kenny commits to it, going to the window, taking down Jacob, who is jumping behind double stack, 2 versus 3 now, and he's doing a godly smoke into the window, which he might try and put. But they would be using all their weapons. The bomb is down in the middle of the site. Question is, where is Kenny? Trying to find something through the smoke. Oh, he's going to find Fox as well. He is not giving this one up. He's going to go through the window. Indeed, he's coming through the smoke. Rain goes down as well. Only map1 to find now. He will finally put an end to this madness.
Only can actually be disappointed. Like, yeah, I had that. That was ridiculous. My goodness. Okay, 4-6 is now the score. EnVyUs, their economy is really in tatters still, so they're fighting hard. But G2 seem to be gaining a really huge lead at this point. Of course, KennyS being able to get those frags and do damage like that is keeping G2's economy honest as well. So this is really, really important that he's picking up some of these kills, even though they don't look like it's doing much because it's still losing some of these rounds. It's going to give him a chance to get back in sooner rather than later. And map1 is going to miss the shot, giving them some of those maneuvers to bait it out. And MBK picks up the frag. The Eagles. Eagles in play. MBK gets the second one, spots the bomb on Catwalk as well. And problems now spotted here for G2.
I think that was starting in like the A-team, but his van's gone off the rails. The bomb's back in control of the T's now. They've got a man disadvantage though, and there are many weapons to be picked up by the EnVy side. Nobody around short for the time being, but KennyS has managed to grab himself an AK. Now G2 has to wonder what their best players. Tishima coming in for the flank. map1 just waiting for someone to go for a bit of heat, trying to thin these numbers out once again. All the usual angles of the AWP, missing the shot though. I think he tagged Apex through the water, but it's not enough.
map1 is switching out for the rifle there to be a bit more dynamic, but there are some from behind. Very important to take down KennyS immediately. Not able to slow them down anymore, to allow that flank to be as effective as possible. From Kiyushima, make his presence known. Oh my god, Kiyushima through the smoke. map1 is down now. Jacobs left alive with 8 HP. Apex will finish him off, and the defuse will come in from EnVyUs. They've now won 2 very unlikely rounds, but you say it's unlikely. With EnVyUs, we always expect them to do ridiculous things with these saves, these pistol saves.
You could give EnVy feather dusters and some furry gloves and they would still find a way to win a round. Any weaponry will do with these guys. Super dangerous. This is a problem for G2. The individual skill here on the G2 side is really good as we've seen, but EnVy, you might argue, is the best. And they can make anything work. And now they're going to go from mere pistols to double AWPs on the CT side.
Yeah, quite the upgrade indeed, and G2 finally looking for some options, trying to do a lot with very little. As far as the grenades are concerned, the utility. They're likely going for the pick-based play, but KennyS straight through the smoke there on the double doors. He's by the left cross, he's not going to like it though. Spot Apex, gets dinked though, and Apex is going to have to back away potentially as he's spotted by G2. And there it is, more defensive. So the early damage battle being won by EnVyUs. There's 2 players for G2 are critically low.
Yeah, there's a lot of maneuvering. We can see towards long, trying to find out what's going on. There was a smoke there. He's not sure if anyone's behind blue. KennyS, meanwhile, getting taken down by Jacob. Of course, he's going to be very important going forward. Fox and Rain on less than 10 HP. Jacob finding the angle onto Apex with a great peek. He's opening things up here. One by one. Can NBK be traded, though? Down to 11 HP himself, but he's got the superior angle. Fox will trade. Man advantage for G2.
And here we go, Jacob now, he's going to try to pinch onto a bomb site, and Happy's there, he'll do it the Fox. Jacob as well, he'll miss, and he needs to hit this shot. He's got players oncoming quickly there for long to help out the teammate here, Jacob. And oh, Happy misses again, he won't get another opportunity. Jacob takes him down, and map1 makes his way onto the bomb site. There is the bomb plant coming in now, as Kiyushima is forced to go for quite the clutch. But Jacob and map1 are very healthy. There's even a Molotov, which will be tossed by map1, as Kiyushima slowly makes his way in. His position so far unknown. He's going to swap out for the AWP here. He does have some time to work with. He has a kid as well, as he looks for the first. And there it is, Jacob will spot Kiyushima. There's the nade. The time is starting to run out on this bomb. Kiyushima needs to get this done very quickly. He needs to bait out his players. You can see that one is lying in wait. It's map1 waiting for that perfect moment. He's going to find it. He'll win the round there for his team. 7-5. G2 off to a really good start here in this best of 3.
Every fan supporting either of these sides has got to be really nervous right now. This looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Both these teams have really rubbish economy at the moment, which always makes for an exciting match. Going down to the wire. NBK did all he could here, but it wasn't enough. G2 take a 2-round lead.
And again, EnVyUs have to win the pistols. Right now, G2 are looking at the better side as we see a long take coming in from G2, and it's going to work out. Jacob will take MBK. with that AK-47 of his, and his teammates will make an advance. This is another anti-eco round, but it's no usual anti-eco as they know it's up against EnVyUs, and it plays up very differently. Good nade going in there onto EnVyUs' AD. You see KennyS quite low, finished off like that now. The approach is slow, but methodical, and there's Apex finally doing damage.
You can see the adjustments that G2 have made as well. Although we'll get back to it later, there's more work for them to do. 3 CTs remaining. A lot of people around CT spawn at the moment trying to reposition. And somehow Apex and Kishima rotated all the way towards the B bomb site here. I think they might be trying to save what they have for the next round now. Although Happy is just sitting in CT spawn. He will be unable to escape for the time being. But G2, I mean, this anti-eco much better than the last one where the bomb was left on short. It was lost on short, 1v1s. 2 1v1s against the Deagle. This time they go for a 3-man push towards long. Bomb left in a passive position outside the T side of long doors there, and then rotates once everything's safe. Careful, considered nade. Very nice play by G2.
8-5. They are really doing a number on EnVyUs at the moment because they keep putting them in these awful situations, economically speaking. And EnVyUs will have enough money to get the buy-in, and we'll see the AWP straight away onto KennyS. And last time KennyS was AWPing up middle, we saw JKM just pop out and headshot him straight away from Xbox with a very surprising peak. So I wonder if EnVyUs will go for more passive play. But that said, that's not really worked out the best for them either so far. So they're still searching for options, you know, what will work against G2. As G2 has these beautiful coordinations and savage attacks here, and they are going for a fast timing through middle. The spray comes in, 2 players are down right now for G2, and the play is being revealed. They're going for that B, and they're committed, but Kiyoshima's going to stop them with fantastic counter grenades. What on earth are G2 going to do now?
Dennis is coming to B doors again, but KennyS is going to take him down just in time to save Kiyoshima. 4 versus 2. Now things will slow down for the T side, starting to creep towards the B bomb site. Will they be detected in time by the CTs? KennyS through the window. Melee looking for the angle. KennyS leaving only Fox alone, and Kishima will take him down as well. So EnVy surviving with 4 players, picking up the second AWP as well. That's going to be a plus for their economy, but there's only 1 round left.
Yeah, it was a cool round from G2 too. I mean, they haven't shown such a pace there. Rushing 3 guys down middle straight away. Little did they know Apex was waiting there behind the smoke. It's very hard to deal with that kind of a position, so Apex just perfectly playing that one. And right now, 8-6 could be 9-6 here for G2 if they keep up their form. But right now, EnVyUs have a very aggressive KennyS. This man knows no fear. Oh my god, Ray was even waiting for him. He'll hit the shot though. He's got support from up top from Apex, and that is going to do a number onto Michael Ele. And right now, EnVyUs with a massive advantage. Again, G2 finding themselves in 3 versus 5.
That is good momentum for this round going into the second half. Jacob, they will have something to say about it. Racking up 20 kills now in 1 half for Jacob. Being absolutely beat the entire tournament, but he's going to have to go nuclear here to take this round for G2. Got Kiyoshima over towards the B bomb site now, with EnVy concentrating the remaining forces towards A. Apex trying to keep an eye on what's going on through double doors. You can see him just walking towards B now, not giving the game away as to where the additional members of EnVy might be.
Attack is soon to begin here. It's going to require very explosive play from G2 as they make their way. He's on the angle. He'll whiff it. Down game now by the team. Kishima finally finishes off one. It's going to get thrown down here. It looks pretty good right now as they get burned alive by Apex. There's just 1 player left in Fox. He's got to do it with the AWP. There's 30 seconds left to play with as he creeps, as he advances, but they know his position. And he's not long for this world. MBK will get the frag, and we have an 8-7 half. One that was very labored for EnVyUs. They had to do so much with just pistols so much of the time. G2 really looked like the better side in this one.
Yeah, and that was nice play by Fox at the end despite not winning the round there. You could see Kishima was in a baiting role. Fox detected that and he's looking for the trade fragger basically, the guy who is there to make the execution of Kishima jumping around, playing silly buggers. Unfortunately he didn't get it, but the play was correct. G2 take a sliver of a lead into the next round, but they are surprising EnVy every other round.
Especially JKM.
Yeah, I mean, look at those kills. He's 24-11 at the moment. The nearest person on his team is Dennis with 9 frags. Unbelievable stuff.
Fox only 4 kills, not really able to get much done this half with the AWP, but you would expect him to have a stronger half on the CT side, I would say, as KennyS, he's been delivering as well, and this is something, you know, that would be amazing for KennyS in his career. The guy is so damn good, and he's really coming back into his form recently. To see him deliver at the later stages of a major is truly a treat, a feast for the eyes, if you will. And at this point in time, it's really hard to predict how this is going to go, because what we've seen right now is that both teams are playing very closely when it comes to the individual skill. And we've yet to see some of these players really shine. Haven't seen much from NBK or Kyushima yet, but that's the nature of the beast when it comes to the CT side.
Yeah, and it looks like Kenny went in cold, where at the first few rounds he was missing a lot of shots there, but yeah, at the end there where he tried to basically 1v4 outside of B, you could see him landing all the shots he needed to. So now he will be afforded the freedom of the T side. We'll see what effect that has. But again, Fox, now we can expect more from him on the CT side if he will continue to be the primary AWPer in the next half.
Yeah, one thing I'm really looking forward to seeing as well is the kind of calls and plays that Michael is going to go with into this next half on the CT side, because with a team like this you can get a lot of very creative. As you're mentioning, the freedom factor is so huge when you've got players with such just insane levels of skill, and that's something that G2 have in spades. And Dennis, for example, legendary player. Well, we'll be jumping into the pistol round for the second half. Very crucial, of course, as always, to set the pace for the second half and see who's going to be playing with the advantages early on. EnVyUs in the first half were able to actually win that or lose the pistol round, but win the following up round, which makes it incredible that G2 actually recovered so fast.
All right, let's look at the initial play from both these teams. We have a two-man short play from the CT side. Jacob's coming in for an early engagement, but Envy going to start a bit passively, maybe expecting some shenanigans from the CT side. They will soon find him out. Jacob has got to get two headshots very, very quickly. Can't find the third. Bomb's been detected, but they won't be able to capitalize on that just yet. Fox coming in for some aggression as well, but he'll have to move back.
Very smart play. They know they have a number of advantages. Just he's able to slow down the T's and buy his teammates time to get into position. Much smarter than taking the fight outright. But Apex wants none of it. He is just charging onto Fox's position. He wants that Angel all day. He'll finally just drop down. He's going to find Dennis and he'll get shot in the back by Fox. Good cover from the teammate there of Fox. And now it's just Happy and MBK. What kind of a play they're going to put together to save this one? Looking for that play through the middle right now, but in coming the CT, Dennis straight in with that CZ, looking to finish off MBK now. There's not much MBK can do in this position against 4 players with that Glock. It would be quite the miracle for him to find a way to even plant the bomb.
Yeah, so much is not in his favor right now. Not just the numbers game, but the superior range of all these easy pistols. All these engagements are favorable for them. Macaulay, one jumping up and down there. 5 HP left for NBK. With 3 people facing him, Fox to finish him off as well. Good start for G2 here.
It looks kind of ridiculous with Michael jumping up and down there, but he just provides such a huge distraction as well. So 9-7, G2 off to start with that good economy, and it would be really cool to see a very fast AWP onto Fox, but he's actually not going to save his cash at all, going straight for the P90. We see a lot of SMGs here, and of course EnVyUs going for the force buy. Now what are they going to be doing with this one? They've got a lot of grenades. In fact, Kenny's is not going to have any armor, just loading up on grenades here.
Speaking of armor, Rain's Kevlar was untouched, so he gets the helmet for $350 here. A fast play towards short, but a P90 coming out. It is a bloodbath here. Somebody call, I don't even know, not an ambulance, but the Undertaker, because everyone has fallen. Happy is alone. He doesn't have the bomb either. Just creeping around long. Got a P250 and full Kevlar. There's over a minute on the clock here, so I don't think a save is likely in this situation. Let's try and do what he can, and there we go. Patient shooting there, going to take out Rain, but the advance. Can he get anything done? Indeed he can. The P90 coming in to finish off the job.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Jacob with 24 kills now. And when this guy really gets going, you can see he's a little bit of an emotional player. Like, he gets reinforced. Like, he just plays better and better. He just levels up every time he takes down more and more players. And right now, he's starting to really hit some form. And 10-7 is, it's not too scary, but if you look at the way the money's going, G2 having such a lead, they should be able to pick up quite a few more rounds before EnVyUs can really fight back. Of course, the full eco is in play now, just the Glocks, no grenades, a couple of PC-50s, and Rain going for the push. In upper dark with the MP70s, two players will go for the challenge, but Dennis will finish him off with the grenades. So good stuff here from G2.
What I like about this is that obviously closing the risk, but these two are imposing their will on Envy. They are not allowing Envy to control the match in any sense. Obviously a highly dangerous team, so they're not going to give them the space to breathe. Headlocks and roll around on the floor with them. This is turning into a going to see the buy coming out for Envy the next round now, and this is where we will see what is what.
Yeah, this is where we get to see that plan of theirs. But unfortunately for them, having gone for that force buy and it being largely unsuccessful and not resulting in any plants, they can't get an AWP in play and have any grenades early on in this one. So we'll see just the AKs all over for EnVyUs. 5 smokes though, so a lot of utility to use. And Jacob will stay on the P90. You'll see Fox finally pick up the AWP, and there's a quick boost, so he might get a timing frag here if EnVyUs go for a faster mid-take. It looks like he's just going to hold passively, and we'll start to see EnVyUs getting the basic map control in play.
Yeah, Fox can't push too far forward because he doesn't have support. Ideally, he would want to be looking up mid, but when you do that, you want somebody looking into low tunnel so your back is covered. He is alone, so he'll just be holding that aggressive position, looking to wreck someone very soon. Missing the shot onto Kenny F there. He's going to have to retreat because his position is now known. We'll see if he chooses to rotate the AWP.
Oh, looks like we're going to and Apex is going to go for the entry. Fox, though he dropped down, he gets the defensive kill there onto Apex, and Dennis is looking to try to flash into his teammates. They're predicting the B split, but it's been slowed ever so slightly by EnVyUs to throw off the defense of GT with those counter grenades, and Michael is over the top of the smoke. Is he going to go through at the right timing right now? Dennis is trying to hold it down on the bomb site. Michael is still trying to wait for the perfect timing, but when is that going to be? Dennis is going to have to do so much by himself. He gets the double on the bomb site. The bomb is now dropped. It's Happy making his way forwards against 3 players, and he's going to get shot straight in the back by Fox. And G2 survive the first buy against EnVyUs.
I'm loving Fox being the primary opera for G2. It's so cool to see. Again, you know, a player who's come under a lot of criticism, but now he's being put in a position where he can excel, and he is indeed excelling for his team. Dennis with the great individual play there, holding down the B bomb site. Happy did take down Makalele there on the boxes as well, but still goes G2's way. So they break the buy of Envy, and now they have a really good position to run away with this game.
Pushed into a lower dark, but Apex is going to meet him with that Deagle, and that is going to be pretty painful. He picks up the M4 as well. Unfortunately, there's only one player who's kept. He's already tagged down 13 HP. So early damage being done, but Rain's starting to control the situation. He's going to spot some players from EnVyUs moving through Upper Dark as G2 look for more and more information. Where are EnVyUs going to go? G2 still keeping those ranges to make sure that they can really abuse that weapon advantage, though.
You can see Kiyashima looking for some information, as is Makalele just walking underneath him. Envy starting to creep up short. Fox is the man with the plan in position. And Envy has no nade. They've got no way to flash. That's a nice jump, and there's going to be a from Fox, but with this position, he can go for the re-peaks there. Still no flash. 2 plays on the site now. We could see a plant. That's a big thing, and Kiyashima's going to take Fox down.
All right, here it is. EnVyUs that bomb spot. This could get really dangerous right now. Michael will be able to frag Kiyashima from below, but these positions are perfect. Now, these deep shots, there is a bit of a tag onto Michael, but he's okay. He's making his way forward there. He's under the frame, and in goes the P90, but Kenny S will defend. Trades here either way, and it's just Happy with a Deagle, and he will be eliminated by J-Chem, who's still holding onto the P90, and he may do so for another round at least, as they win the round. However, we do have, of course, the full bonus, the loss bonus for EnVyUs, as well as the bomb going down, so they're going to get $4,200 there. So they're going to have a healthy buy. So you can see double up. The approach will change, and what a change it's going to be.
Indeed. Now the question is, where is Fox going to go? We've seen him being boosted onto short. He is heading towards the A area, and indeed, it looks like he's going up to short once again. Makalele going to boost him up. Kenny and Happy taking shots through mid, but nothing going to happen there. Now, we spoke about the previous setup here for Fox on short, but now he's going to be boosted this time. So he's got more players to look at. He's going to leg Apex as well. Going to try and follow up with a nade, but Apex is running for his life, and he will make his escape.
But Apex still just holding on to lower top of his teammates. Kenny's looking for a pick here for his team. They're trying to get these double ults to work, but we can see that they're taking a lot of damage here. MBK's down to half HP. Apex is nearly dead. Kenny S on 68 health as well. So very tagged these players now as they finally start to try to build some map control into a side take, and they're going to need a... Here is the attempt. It's the flip, and the push is spotted.
Right, Jenkins going to try and hold down Apex. He's going to get traced by Kiyashima. Fox had an aggressive position, but he's had to retreat. Taking down Kiyashima, good hold so far. Now it's a 2-AWP push. Make that 1-AWP push here as Dennis comes in to wipe out Happy and Kenny S. Solid hold by G2, surviving with 4 players, breaking Envy again. Money going the way of the CT side. Got to have a lot of nervous Envy fans at the moment. This is surely not going the way that anybody expected.
Yeah, not a single round one on the T side so far for them, and after the double AWP play, you would have imagined that surely with the caliber of AWPers that they have on their team, that surely should have worked, that they should have been able to get at least a pick going into the boss fight, but no, and that shot missed there. Oh, in fact, no, sorry, it connected onto Fox, so he's down to 19. He's going to back away. He gets another opportunity. Wow.
Now, I think one of the massive advantages is that they have this new style of solid play that they want to turn on. They seem to switch between solid play, or they have a big red button where everything just goes random and it's throwing teams off. They don't know how to play against it. EnVy looking for their first T round. As Dan mentioned, they've got a lot of people up in the short area.
Marcelo is below. He couldn't hear stepping. I think he may have been able to hear something. There's 2 players there for G2 that are actually on long. So this might be quite awesome for EnVyUs if they have a fast pace, because if they get a fast kill, they should be onto the bomb site immediately for the plant and the post-plant setup. But they're deciding to actually wait, see if they can catch a preemptive rotation from G2 until they finally go in. They've left Happy the Lurker with a Deagle there. And now, here we go. The push comes in, and Jake is going to get tested here. He's there below, and they're going to charge into his spray, and he's going to somehow escape. And that is amazing. Michael Elliott with another frag. The bomb will go down, though. Kenny S is on this crate, trying to get something done. MBK going absolutely mental as well. 2 frags for him as we get into a completely crazy situation. MBK with another frag, and Kenny S in the madness will hold it down for his team and finally take a T round for EnVyUs.
This is absolute bedlam at the moment. A 6-round lead here for G2. Their money is getting a little bit stretched now. We've got Fox on 8k, but that Jacob's just on 3. They're going to buy up, actually, and it seems they may be... Oh, no, they're going to have the AWP onto Fox as well, so they're going to try and slow down the advance of the EnVy side here.
So we have to try to get something new going on here to try to throw off G2, who have been throwing them also consistently. The chaos worked out for EnVy, though. They do tend to thrive in the chaos. Absolutely, they can create a situation like that again for themselves, but it doesn't even look very consistent either. Rain there moving in, trying to back against MBK. See if he can actually get a quick pick there. But in comes the B attempt. Maybe it's mid control is the first step. And here they go, challenging Michael Ellie. He's going to take down Q. More flashes working in. He's got teammates that could potentially support, but no, Michael Ellie goes down. So that's 4 versus 3.
Jacob to get a bit antsy. I think he's going to consider pushing through the long doors maybe, and actually EnVy seems to have changed things up towards the A split. 2 players on shorts and Happy going in the direction of long, just holding the doors, maybe expecting a bit of a push there. But Jacob, he's gonna not push yet, starting to look through the gap. We might see an engagement here between Happy and Jake on long very shortly. Apex looking to jump down into the slope there. Now Fox, he missed a few shots last time, he needs to land the shots this time, missing them again as he's got 3 players coming his way through the smoke. He will take down Apex.
This is looking quite interesting right now. Down if he hits this shot, but no, Happy is going to take him down. He won't get another opportunity to save his team with that AWP. And EnVyUs battling their way back into this one with a very fast round again. And, well, it's hard to say how long they can keep this going, but if we check the money situation out for G2, they are actually completely broke. Completely broke. They have to go for a save in the next round. So this is really the opportunity now for EnVyUs to generate some momentum and get themselves back into winning ways.
Indeed, and once EnVy get going, they may be very difficult to stop. Finally broken the CT economy here. Prepare yourself to play push up. Another round on the board for EnVy. Rain, the sole survivor here for G2. See what he can do with this single weapon. I think he's going to throw 2 pistols over to some teammates. So what can G2 do in this situation?
It's going to be very interesting indeed. I mean, where they're going to put Rain, that's the real question. The rifle is going straight to B, so just like you'll have the support of Dennis with him as usual on the B-bomb site. As EnVyUs just need to play a standard kind of anti-eco round. That was something that G2 did very well actually on their T sides. And it's almost a new thing for me to see that from G2. They've made the biggest transformation I've ever seen from any team in CSGO, from what they were a couple months ago to what they are now. It's crazy. Yeah,
they make good calls in terms of adjustments during a match as well, as we saw the first Antico and the second one. So speaking of Antico, and G2 falling at the moment, make them a bit nervous. Dennis coming in from the back as well. Now things getting a bit dangerous for EnVy. Oh, Dennis doesn't have the angle on Apex. Could have finished him off there, but Apex will be the one to take it now. Only Apex is tagged of the remaining players, and then we can see Rain here in mid doors. He might have an inkling as to where he might be. Happy going for the fact-finding mission. Now things getting interesting. The bomb has not been planted yet. Rain has a kid as well. Surely he's going to go for this, Dan.
Yeah, he's picked up an AK as well. He's going to make his way forward on Catwalk. So he has a player close to him. Apex. He's running back. He's got spotted. Rain's trying to get the spray for the smoke. He's going to land it. And now it's the 1-on-1. between Rain and Kenny Est, but Kenny Est is all the way on that pixel angle by Pit, the long range. This should surely go the way of Kenny Est, and there it is. He'll find the shot, he'll pick Rain out of the sky like a clay pigeon, and that will be the round there for EnVyUs. They creep ever closer to tying up the game, but they cannot falter even a single time as G2 are so close to winning this map.
And went for that dirty plant as well, the bomb on top of the box. Probably the worst possible plant if you're a CC. 4 rounds now between G2 and EnVy, and the buy comes in from G2 once more. Finally, they will have an AWP on their side. Then it's getting tagged through the doors by Kenny Est as well. G2 with a similar formation on their CT side to that of EnVy, save for the 3-man B hold.
Yeah, so just testing the waters again, just spreading out, going for the default here. We see MBK trying to do his usual job in doing damage and potentially getting a pick towards B, and the rest of his teammates now moving the formation towards the catwalk and taking control of middle. They could try to actually entry through the double doors and get some information that way, or they could try to do so going up catwalk, and that's what they're actually doing at the moment. EnVyUs may be looking to try to get a pick onto a player that's on the bomb site, but there is a man set up on Goose, and that's Michael Ele. He's in a very strong position actually. If they had to rush that bomb site, Michael Ele is the guy that can really do the damage that could crush the push.
Good timing smoke. He's in a position, oh, he's going to get flashed actually, but Apex doesn't manage to jump down this time. He's in the tent and he'll get down there. Then it's going to take him down though. Looks like it's going to be a B split in fact. We've got a lurker in the tunnel as well. He's coming into both sides, man advantage though for G2. NBK now coming through the tunnel, but his teammates are filtering around him. Rain goes down, but he's left without the bomb and 3 people to find. So he could take it to match point here.
And MBK is 13 HP as well, so this is going to be really hard. Can't even get shot once at this point. He's got to be MBK, and they are going to find him there with the spray. Through the box, MBK goes down, and Fox is going to be able to take G2 15-10. One more round, and G2 will win map number 1. Absolute madness.
Not over until it's over, however. EnVy, of course, will have to go for the force. Are they going to opt for the nades and the pistols or the Galils? And the lack of utility. You can see NBK picking up a Galil. Kishima's opted for the CZ and a few nades. So EnVy will have 2 rifles going into what could be the last round here. And then the 3 pistols. 3 people going towards B at the moment. Maybe they were going for a fast aggression there, but a Molotov coming in just in time. We've got a fast push here from 2 people on short. Happy could get caught. He's by the doors. I think he would have heard Fox jump there. It's caught his attention. But all the EnVy players are out of position now.
Yeah, just playing it slow right now, and Fox could potentially open this up. See how far EnVy go. Are they going to commit to this B bomb site? Looks like they really want this. Rain is there on a close angle, so he could do insane damage, complete devastation if he's to find a good engagement. There's a smoke that's forward. That means they want to go in, and that's just for the spray. He can't see a single thing though, but he's got Dennis to back him up with the AK-47. He's trying to get it done right now from the plateau, and Dennis takes everybody down. 4 kills for him right now, but he's in a one-on-one. Happy doing so much damage on the outskirts. And oh, Dennis is going to find the finish onto Happy. The ace coming in to win the map for G2. Incredible display of skill from G2. Who would have anticipated such a result?
Nobody has seen this team coming like a Trojan.